one secret to healing everything in your life. Coming up now.
What's up, everyone? I'm Michael, and I help people transform their consciousness, their relationships, their behavior, and their reality. Here we go.
Everyone has pain in their life. Everyone wants that pain to go away. But what I've realized in my life is not a lot of people understand what they have to do to get rid of that pain. And also, a lot of people in life, they don't actually want to do what it takes to get rid of the pain. So when we don't get rid of the pain is going to keep on coming because the pain is our lesson of life. So when we do not attack the pain, or we do not try to learn what the pain is trying to show us, the flag that our body is waving, which is the pain, is going to continue to get worse. And then we can go and do things like we can take chemical medication, or we can use some sort of substance to kind of dull or numb the pain. And the problem with this is that it masks the healing, pushes the pain deeper into the body, and then later on the pain now transforms and mutates into a bigger sign. It could be even more of an illness, more of a disease of the mind or body, but it's going to come out in some way or the other. You see, our bodies are extremely smart, and it wants to help us. Our bodies want to function at the highest level possible, so the soul can also function at the highest level possible, because it is a symbiotic relationship. One must be able to support the other. That's why it's so important to take care of the physical body. When the physical body is being hurt and dampened, the soul is then restricted, because the soul is in the causal planes, right? It's like we have this antenna, the pineal gland, and we have the pituitary glands, and we have these higher glands within in this seventh chakra realm, in seventh chakra region, that allows to open up until these higher realms and the soul can really come into the body when these pathways are open. But when the body is stuck in the lower dimensions, down in that first and second chakra region, and if you don't look at it as chakras, just these lower energy centers in the body, we're living from our primal instincts, and this is where a lot of the pain can reside, down in these lower level energy centers. We will not evolve. We're going to stay kind of who and what we are, wandering around this planet, wondering why it can be very difficult sometimes and very painful, emotionally, physical, and spiritually, all of them. So when we're trying to heal something physically, we can hit it from both dimensions. We can hit it from the physical dimension, like let's say, I have something wrong with my digestive system. Absolutely. We can take care of our digestive system. And I'm using this example because it is a huge issue in the world right now. We have like constipation, we have all the IBS symptoms, we have all this other stuff. But also, the root cause of many of the gut issues in both men and women are emotional and spiritual issues. We could have a trauma that happened to us at a very young age that has manifested and festered inside of our bodies because we refuse to look at these emotions that have been plaguing in our subconscious for a really long time. And then after some time we bury it so far inside that then it becomes a real problem even in the physical plane. Because our body and the designers and the creators of our reality really did give us a lot of leeway before it turns into something so chronic. But we don't see, our eyes are not open. So the secret that I'm going to reveal in this video to healing every single issue in your life, whether it's physical, spiritual, or emotional, because they all tie into each other. I want you to think of it like rings, right? We have one ring, and one ring. We got the physical, we got the emotional, and the spiritual. Or some people could say we got the body, the heart, and then the body, mind, and the heart. It's however you want to look at it, but the key is to get these rings within alignment in each other. Because sometimes it's like we're whacked out and nothing's communicating, we're all messed up in the head, our emotions are tying into what we're feeling, and our physical essence is just a mess. So the secret to healing chronic illness and pain and discomfort and emotional turmoil and even spiritual turmoil in our life is to not focus on the problem, shoot straight up the middle, and expand your consciousness, your awareness, and change your vibration. It doesn't matter what the problem is, because you're going to focus on that. It's like looking at it through one little lens, but the issue is much grander. And you might not be able to really do what it takes to focus on it through that lens, because it might be something very specific. But what we can do is change our vibration. When we change our vibration, we're going to be able to look at our issue from a different perspective, and it's going to open up a lot more to us. And then the things that we're going to use to heal ourselves are actually going to rise to the top and rise to the occasion. And actually that vibration is going to open up so much more in the physical world and all these other planes in order to heal ourselves. Humanity is going through an awakening right now. Everything on the planet is designed to help you if we just get out of the way. If we get out of the way, we will heal. But we want to fight, and we want to be in control, and we want to do things our way. That's not how we heal. I'm telling you from personal experience these three things because I was in a place where I didn't think I was ever going to be able to walk again normally. I thought I was going to be walking again for the rest of my life with a cane. And I was at a young age. I wasn't even 30 yet, and when I went through this injury, it was devastating to me, and I reached such a deep level of depression and fear within my mind because I never thought I was going to be normal again. But when I learned the lesson of why this issue happened, everything changed for me. Everything. I began to learn and appreciate the pain because the pain was my teacher. And now I am asking and saying, I no longer need pain in my life. I choose to ascend, and I choose to listen to the whispers and to life and to the spirit within me about where to go, and I don't need to be crippled in order to say, okay, what do you want from me? And this was a game changer for me. When I fell into surrender, everything changed for me, and life brought me the people in my life that I needed to heal the physical realms as I was working on the higher realms. And slowly my physical body did heal. It takes time, but when you know you're on the right path, it's a knowing. And you can't deny that you're on the right path. So, what is the secret? Again, the secret is that everyone that you go see for help is going to try to focus on this specific issue. The issue is not necessarily the specific thing that is wrong with you. So until you kind of have it figured out and dialed in a little bit, one thing you can do is create like this framework in your life and tackle everything. Set something up where you're going to work on your diet a little bit, you're going to work on your physical health a little bit, your sleep a little bit, your emotions a little bit, your relationships. Create this framework in your life and you will change vibration. And in the change of vibration, the healing will occur. It will present itself to you because then you are doing what it takes and you're going to have little buzzers going off in your life and it's going to be like, okay, this guy's starting to get it or this girl's starting to get it. I'm going to send energy down to that person. I'm going to bring soulmates into their life. I'm going to bring helpers into their life. I'm going to bring soul family into their life and I'm going to wake people up around them and everyone. And this awakening for this person and the change in vibration is going to bring healing to the specific issue that you're dealing with. So, my family, I encourage you to create a system in your life. And this is what I help people do. Creating a system in your life that will bring untold healing to your life, no matter what the issue is. You can feel very lost sometimes when something becomes chronic and no one really gets it, you can't quite figure it out. But just slow and steady, build a system in your life, no matter if you're feeling high or you're feeling low, you complete this system and you start to figure yourself out because that's what you're here to do. You're here to figure this out. This pain or this issue in your life is your teacher. So it's up to you to decide what is what. Would I rather work a lot and make a lot of money and I get sick while I'm doing it all and then I'm 70 and I'm a mess? Or I'm a little younger in life and I have some issues. I'm going to focus like 90% of my attention on that and tackle that right now. And I'm just going to let everything else kind of run its course. One day, you're going to be in a place of openness and freedom. And then if you want, you could put a lot more effort into building this physical world up. You know, the abundance is going to be there for you because you're going to be in the vibration to accept it. And the vibration is going to be there for you to bring the abundance in. You don't have to kill yourself and make yourself sick to create abundance. It's just going to be there. So, create a system in your life, change your vibration, heal what you want to heal. There's so much love in your life. There's so much waiting for you in this place when you rise to your truest, highest self. I love you, my family. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. You can find me on these other social media platforms. But once again, change your vibration. Rise to your higher self. Healing is waiting for you. Much love. Namaste.